welcome back to another episode of On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow-raising, the bearded toyholic. Of course, I am the Mad Montreal Man, also known as Joseph. Hey, that ugly guy who's on YouTube that I watch from time to time. But that's besides the point. We're here to talk about action figures today, and sort of a follow-up to last week's Batman Forever special. Let me just fix the camera here for a second. I look crooked. And Mr. Freeze. Well, I figured we'd start today off with Captain Cold. That's right. Part of the Flash's Rogues Gallery. Of course, we'll also be doing Guy Gardner and Adam Strange. But let's start off with Captain Cold. Because, hey, it's summer. You want to be able to cool off a little bit. Unlike in the winter when I was freezing. And you were probably freezing too. But Dr. Scalpel here. The Blade of Justice. Let's start cutting him and getting him out of the package. And no, I do not have the variant of Captain Cold to review. I'm sorry. He's basically the same figure with a blue face. I've seen it. Just going to review the regular one. But let's finish taking him out of the package. We'll be back after Captain Cold. Ooh, close up. Retro art on the card. It's not too bad. He does come with, of course, a I'll call it neon pink freeze gun, which is kind of funny too. When you look at the spare hands, can we put this down? He's got two, I guess, holding hands, no trigger finger, and he's got two open hands. No trigger finger. I decided to leave him with the fist on because I thought the gun would go in here. This is sealed. This is closed. He also has two face plates. I left the grinning one in his face because he's got the, I guess, grumpy face and the smirk face. They're so similar, it's just kind of boring. That I also discovered the face plates. Well, you have this elastic you got to take off from the figure, because that's this little guy here is what's holding the faceplate in. There's 2 points to the plug. It's not just a single plug, it's a double plug. You got a little thing there. However, maybe it's just mine. The faceplate seems a bit loose. But let's talk about the good things of the figure. The base works, even though I had to scratch it a bit taking it out. Dr. Scalpel got carried away and did some scratches on the base. Not that I don't have spare bases. I like the details. I like the details in the costume, though. The fabric of the stomach, the belt looks good. It's a shame the gun can't go in there, but whatever. The details in the boots. And I kind of do like Snark with the face. Not a bad addition to the Flash's Rogues. I'm happy I got them. Now, it's a shame we don't have, like, Golden Glider, because that'd be cool to have his sister next to him. But this one's really cool. I do recommend, if you see him, pick this guy up. He's a good-looking figure. He actually is pretty good. The only problem, as I said, like I said, is the faceplate's a little bit loose. To me, it would have been kind of cool if you had a swappable head instead, but you get the gun, you get the hands, you get two faceplates. Overall, not bad. And he's, full articulated. I'm leaving the fist on because I just think, I'm not in the mood to warm up the hands, to change hands all the time. So he'll stay like this for now. Plus, back, it's a cool pose. But, okay, who would win? Okay, in the comments, who would win? Mr. Freeze or Captain Cold? You decide. I know who I would think would win. Just from experience. And, Because Mr. Freeze gets beat up by Batman all the time. Captain Cold, he's... Well, not the new version of Captain Cold, because I know there's a version of him where he has superpowers now. But I just think... I mean, overall, I think he would win. Just saying. But let's continue on with the show. And let's do Guy Gardner. Now, one thing I did learn about Guy Gardner, because of course there's the yellow suit, the Sinestro version, and also the Red Lantern. Now, I discovered that, the Sinestro version is the platinum of this guy, same number, but apparently the red Guy Gardner is a different number. I think it's number 30-something. So if you're a completionist, you're trying to get all of the collector's editions, at least one of, good luck hunting, because Guy Gardner red, and I also found out that the Mr. Terrific with the purple face is also a different number than they came with. Go figure. They are chases after all, rare chases. Actually, I thought they were supposed to be Target exclusives in the States, but whatever. Let's just get to good old regular Guy Gardner here. And once more, to fight the evil of Mint in Package, Dr. Scalpel! Dr. Scalpel, he's back. Okay, so apart from that, how you doing? You doing good? How's your toy collecting going? Is there anything you're looking for? I mean, I know I'm looking for a better paying job so I can keep on buying these guys. I'm serious, I'm looking for a better paying job. There's I have a wish list that's about 40 strong now that I'm trying to track down, but that's besides the point. I'm going to finish taking him out of the package and toss in Guy's close-up, and see you real soon. Well, the card, Guy Gardner, more like present day Guy Gardner. I did not put the mullet hair on because I figure with the Superman 2025 movie coming out, the Guy Gardner already has the mullet hair. I am not going to use the mullet hair. He also has the open mouth, which I'm not a big fan of. He's also got the smirking face. Not a big fan of. Of course, he does have the hand he came with originally was the open hand. I switched it to the holding hand. He's also got a left fist. I do like the fact that his trigger finger on his right hand has the ring and it's sculpted on, as well as the I'm pointing at you, the like, subscribe, comment, share guy, ring finger as well. And I think I know why Guy might have a slight problem with anger. He's got the smallest lantern battery I've seen so far. It's so small. Maybe Guy has an inferiority complex because his lantern is so small compared to every other lantern I've seen. All kidding aside, he looks good. He looks like the Guy Gardner that I remember and like from the comic books. I prefer this haircut. I will have to agree with other people who make comments. The skin tonality from the faceplate to the ears, fail. That the skin tones are just not the same at all. I don't mind the buzz cut look, being a bit different, but the ear skin tone, wow, it's just, that's a fail. But let's talk about the figure. Overall, it's the way it's the way I imagine Guy Gardner. Now, I do have my own version of Guy Gardner I did for the Kryptonian universe that I think is a more serious, not joking around Guy Gardner, which is part of the thing I'm working on over there. Hey, you want to see what it looks like? Okay, here, I'll show you. Let me show you my guy Gardner. You see him there? That's my guy Gardner. Okay? Not a great custom, but it's one I did that I like because, to me, Guy Gardner doesn't always have to be the Joker, at least not in the Kryptonian universe that I'm working on. When it comes to posability, well, this does limit. It's very stiff. I thought it'd be like a rubber thing they've done before with figures. No, this is solid. So it does limit him a little bit. So there's definitely no ab crunch or leaning back with him. Everything else is posable. I've had no real problems with the legs, the arms, or anything else. I'm happy I got him. I mean, I needed a Guy Gardner for the Green Lanterns, so I got him and I'm happy about him. I like him. Like I said, the ears bug me a bit, but he'll be looking that way. Small lantern battery and all. It's small. I mean, it's really small. Yeah, it's a small battery. Sorry, Guy. But what also makes me think that's sort of a missed opportunity is that with the Guy Gardner, they did a Sinestro. They did the Red Lantern, which is a different number. Where is Guy Gardner Warrior? If you read the comic books for a while, Guy Gardner had this weird form he assumed as this alien thing called the Warrior. And it's really cool. I'll insert a picture right now. You see what I mean? Where's that version of Guy Gardner? That would have been really cool to have. Guy Gardner as the Warrior, because he went from Green Lantern, and of course, he became the Warrior at one point. Really cool. I don't think it's part of their continuity anymore, but it was a really cool Guy Gardner, and I remember those comic books. I remember enjoying them. Another thing is I missed opportunity. Y'all remember Fire? Where's Ice? The girl he loves. Ice, where is she? I'm just hoping that before the DC Multiverse with McFarlane ends, we get an Ice. Somehow. But that's it for Guy. I'm going to put Guy down. No, he's not front of the shelf, because after all, he's, second fiddle to Al Jordan. Well, technically, I know if you read the comics, he was supposed to be chosen first, sort of. Al got chosen first, which is fine by me. I'm an Al Jordan guy. Yeah. John Stewart was cool back in the day. I think John Stewart's been overplayed too much. Yeah, I know I'm going to get some hate for this, but because of the animated series, John Stewart became, he's the Green Lantern. The greatest Green Lantern of all time is still and always will be Al Jordan. That's it. Argue if you want in the comments, but to me, Guy is like, a lot of potential, Guy Gardner. But let's move on to the Canadian superhero, Adam Strange. And if you actually look up his stuff, he is basically Canadian. Him and Booster Gold are basically both Canadian. It's kind of cool. Canadian heroes. But a lot of people don't even know who he is, which is kind of fun because I love Adam Strange. It's and there's a variant of him. He's all in gray, which is kind of cool. But once more, our friend, your friend, he who fights the evil of Minton Package, the Blade of Justice, Dr. Scalpel. And let's get him open. Yep. It feels so good cutting these tapes. Another thing I also recommend too is, even though you may only have one of a figure, keep the packaging. I mean, this packaging you can save. When I was buying Marvel Legends, or the few times I bought Marvel Legends in the past 2 years, that packaging is useless. You can't really save it. But let's finish taking him out of the package, and we'll be back real soon. I kind of like the cool looking card. It makes me think of like a retro card. Now, if you saw in the close-up, I did swap out the face and the hands, because originally he comes with his 2 punching hands, but I figured I kind of want to switch them out. He also came with the original face, which is, kind of a smiley face. He also has the more serious face, and of course I don't know why they're crazy about doing these, but the screaming face. To me, I kind of like him with the mask face. That's why I switched the face and hands on for the close-up. I like the mask face. So let's talk about the figure. Gun, trigger figure, actually fits in the hole. I like that. The gun can go into the holder. He does feel like he's that same plastic that did the Crisis and the monitor wave with. Whatever, it's fine. I like the details. The fact that this is not glued on. You could actually, if you really want, you can take off the neck piece. I like it. The face plates fit beautifully into the head. The rocket pack. I do see a bit of a missed opportunity. They could have done, like, for example, with the Batman Beyond, have it so you could insert flames, but that's besides the point. I like Adam Strange. It's one of those cool characters, very retro in some ways. I mean, after all, he is one of the people who encouraged the formation of the Federation of Planets, if you know your Legion of Superheroes. I like him. And on my shelf of sort of like Justice League Associates, front of the shelf, I just think he's cool looking. I know you might debate against me, but you put him and Hawkman together, and with Hawkgirl, it'll be even cool too if we have the Tim Truman Hawkman and Hawkgirl. That would be wicked cool. I don't think we'll ever get to see those, because that was not a very popular run of Hawkman. I actually love Tim Truman's artwork, and I thought it was great. I think he would look good with that Hawkman, or even the Justice League Hawkman. So yeah, definitely one I definitely recommend picking up. He's really cool looking. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the show. I'll do my usual spiel. Please hit like, please subscribe, please comment, please share. If you want to support the channel, like I said, GoFundMe, save the On the Peg show. If you want to send me something, I'll do the same spiel again. Message me and I'll give you my address. You can send me stuff to review. If you're a toy manufacturer who wants me to look at your products, well, send me your products. Message me. I'll review them. If you're Stéphane Tertrou, hire me, please. Please hire me. I would love to basically be a spokesperson for EB Games or Import Dragons. It'd be nice, even just to get some free stuff from them that I could review on the show, because as you know, being a toyaholic can be expensive, but I do it because this is a passion. It's a hobby. It's also a thing for your mental health, and that's important to me. Of course, talking about that, you have to do your best for your body, your mind, and of course your emotional being. Do your best to stay healthy. And when you get a character that just puts a smile on your face, it's a good way to stay happy. And of course, when you're collecting toys and you can still buy another action figure, even though you might have to give up getting groceries, again, it's a good way to stay positive, because it's just nice to look at these on a shelf. It's fun. And that's it for the show. As for next week, I don't know. I've got some stuff to still review. We still have the Batman Azrael Nightfall Edition, the Dark Knight of Steel Platinum Edition, Hourman, Green Arrow, the Connor Hawk, Tempest, Dark Flash, the Digitals, of course, Superman, Two-Face, and Dr. Fate. And I've also picked up, I did manage to track down, because I only got the Platinum when I pre-ordered it, but I did manage to track down a regular Icon. So I'm thinking maybe Icon versus Kingdom Come Superman? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And no, I have not found Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. I almost don't think I'm ever going to see that one. But that's all besides the point. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys enjoy spending time with your family and friends. Enjoy it. Please continue buying action figures, and I'll put the appropriate links down below as usual. And once again, thanks to the people out there who watch the show. I really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys next week for another episode of On the Peg. welcome back. I don't like that. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back, Carter. No. Hey, welcome back to another episode of On the Peg, and I gotta sneeze. Unscripted, unsupervised. 35 seconds in. Hey, welcome back. Don't like that either. Gotta sneeze again. Melt. Hey, welcome back to another episode of On the Peg with me, your host. The earth is shaking. I don't like that. Fuck, screwing up today. 1 minute and 20 seconds in. Hey, welcome back to another episode of On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the congested sinuses. Yeah, congested. Fuck, I'm really. 2 minutes wasted. Let's try this all over again. Hey, welcome back to another episode. Hit the table.